Hi everyone, welcome back. We're here at Extinction Rebellion in Parliament Square, and the police are again arresting some rebels. But these are political arrests, because all we're calling for today is for the government to listen to a bill. The Climate and Ecological Emergency Bill. Play your drum, yes. Never stop playing, never stop telling the truth. So again, these are people, they are standing up for their rights. They are demanding the government to take the climate and ecological emergency seriously. And the government is arresting them purely for asking the government to say what the scientists are saying, to do what the scientists are saying we need to do, and to not do it in an oppressive way, but do it through a citizens' assembly, so the citizens Hi guys, so those just joining, we are here in Parliament Square. The rebels have done an impromptu march, and now the police again are standing between the citizens and democracy. So for those that have just joined us, this is day 2 of the rebellion. And last year we really sounded the alarm. These are the people that the government arrest instead of police showing a little bit of aggression more than what's necessary, but that's okay. So yes, we call everyone that is in London. Remember, this is happening in London, Manchester and Cardiff. And last year we sounded the alarm. We brought climate change to the forefront. But since last year, since the Parliament declared a climate emergency, but did almost nothing. The government did not declare a climate emergency. And this year, in June this year, the Committee on Climate Change, the government's own group, showed that the government is failing, that they are not doing what is necessary. And that if the UK government continues to do nothing, we want to thrive. So some people are asking, why are the arrests being made? The only reason an arrest is being made is because they are disobeying. Okay? The police are saying that people, often in the United Kingdom, they do not like to talk about the problems. Instead, they want to just swoop the problems under the carpet. Where we're calling for the governments of the world to tell the truth. To act now and do it through citizens' assembly. So the United Kingdom government is still arresting. Later today at 1 o'clock at Buckingham Palace, there will be XR grandparents. And again, the government is, remember the police force, the government is setting their police on protesters rather than doing what the scientists are saying. But this will change. We know this will change. Yeah, the government has only been... They're rebelling against the governments for the criminal inaction. Criminal inaction on climate change. Oh, please be gentle. You cannot, it's illegal, it is not legal. Thank you. Very... We are demanding the government to listen to the people, declare a climate emergency, act now, go carbon zero by 2025, and do so through a citizens' assembly. Make democracy democratic again. Bring it back to the people. Indeed, stop the harm. We want to live, we want to be alive, and we want to thrive. You know, with regenerative culture and with regenerative farming practices, we can bring back nature. We can restore biodiversity that's been lost. And again, very symbolic, you know, we have the citizens that are calling on the government to look at a bill. Parliament is right over there, but there's a barrier between the people and Parliament, both physically and symbolically. Governments have used police forces for many years to oppress voices. Yes, so this is a tactic, non-violent civil disobedience. Okay, civil disobedience, non-violent direct action. The police need to give warning.
We all want to walk to the we wanted to get away. Let her out.
Remember, not all rebels are arrestable. Not all rebels agree to be arrested. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. It is important for us to learn from our mistakes. It is important for police and for society in general. Hi guys. You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to de-escalate this. As police officers, you have the opportunity to de-escalate the situation. It is your opportunity and your responsibility.
You have abused your position and you've just gone in and snatched them.
So this is a rebel that was willing to leave the road. Not everyone.
They were not there to look. I'm her father. She is under her instruction. She is under. I'm not going to calm down
withdraw for a minute and regroup to come
without
back
doing
with
it properly.
Withdraw for a minute or regroup.
No, you did not. You could not have given me short warnings. I was watching. I was watching my daughter. I saw you and you walk in and just grab me.
So you do not want the police to snatch people that do not make themselves clear to be arrestable. Sit down. Thank you. So everyone share this. Remember the police, even yesterday the police snatched specific people. How are you doing?
Leave it, it's under arrest. No, leave it here then. You okay?
Yeah, I'm coming with you. What's your number?
Thank you very much, guys. You can let her go. You have the opportunity to de-escalate and let her go. Thank you very much. The numbers are... Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. But we do... Yes. We still need to see the number. Okay, excuse me, sir. You are not allowed to force people. These are the ones, the guys with these, they are not very, very nice. Okay, TP29. So the number there is TP29.
I've asked you 7 times, sir.
It's alright, just stay right here. Okay. So these angry old, there's some angry people here, and they are not the protesters. The protesters are calm, collected, and leo, mama. So this is what it's gotten to. Okay, we have police officers. They do not want to arrest her, but they're still getting. We are calling for a democratic democracy. The people have spoken. The world will be broken. All rise up. All rise up. Oh, leo, mama. So everyone just watching from home. That was a bit emotional and a high unnecessary aggravation from the police. That is a rebel and her dad, as her dad explained, not everyone is arrestable, not everyone gives himself, sacrifices their liberty in exchange for fighting for freedom and life. So it's going to be interesting how that's going to be. Indeed, for some people that is standard behavior. Still come down. They cannot arrest everyone and stay legitimate. Last year there were many cases of police misuse of power. Even last year when they did the mass arrest that was declared illegal, the police acted illegally, and this happens often, much more often than you might realize. We need to transform the police. There's so many things we can do with regenerative culture to make society, to make business fit for purpose, to make institutions fit for purpose. And yes, get here if you can. And we are calling on so again, the police are not. So stop HS2. If you're aware of what HS2 is, it is an airport shuttle of billions and billions, okay, which was not voted on. Okay, excuse me, no pushing.
I don't want to.
All here for the same reason. Indeed, so some people have been asking, excuse me, we need to see your badge, please.
They're underneath, all right?
Okay, so that is the reason why some, but we will try to get those. That's an answer to someone. But indeed, the high vis, it is just it's a fear tactic, and you need to remember. I want to remind everyone at home, there's only two things in life. There's fear and there's love. And you can choose love every single time and it'll trump fear. It will just beat fear down. Well, actually, it'll just erase fear. It's just gone. Love is what we need. We need more love in our politics. We need more love in our business. We need more love in our education. We need more love in our farming. Basically, all the societal changes that we're talking about, love as the basis of that can just make it amazing. And again, we don't just want to live, we're living now. We want to thrive, we want to continue thriving. Life is amazing, it's spectacular. Look at this, look at these people. If you get out of your office, we've done that. Get out of your house, get into the sunshine, see what's in front of you. This planet is amazingly spectacular. It's so definitely worth saving, and we're going to do it. We've changed a bit of tactics this year, and there's some more interesting things coming. Yes, rainbows. Rainbows are great. And moon rises. Everyone at home, if you've never seen a moon rise, go and find out what it is, and go and see your first moon rise. Your mind might just be blown. So yes, So come on over. We are being very regenerative this year. We are only staying until the evenings and then having a bit of a rest. Last year was 24/7, a lot of people, it was a lot of energy. So these police officers with the funny hats, they are different. Snatchers, body snatchers. I think they are. Excuse me. Yes. So the police is stopping or pushing away filmers and.
Mind your back! My back!
Okay.
Extinction!
Rebellion! Extinction! Please do not push. Police do not push. Please do not push. Guys, do not push. Please, please stop. This is not necessary. This person is not currently acting in the right behavior of a protector of society. Then that particular police officer,
I need to know.
you guys really need to speak with that man.
Speak with where he's going, okay? He's underage. Have the fucking heart. Let me through. This is ridiculous. You're arresting people for having drums in the street. You know how ridiculous that is. We're doing this for you.
Remember, there's very good police officers here with very kind hearts, and then there are some people here who I would consider psychopaths. They seem to enjoy the pain and hurt caused.
You'll be alright. You'll be alright.
Come on, guys. Yeah, okay, let's take the street. Okay, so everyone watching from home, emotions are quite high over here. The police, we are capturing this, we are documenting this. So Haley, there's some people are just people. The police force is definitely not a fit for purpose institution. We have doctors for XR here. So I'm just responding to some of the comments. The police has historically often been used for political arrests, okay, and silencing voices that the establishment did not like. Yes, so some people say defunding the police, you know. There's also a very good thought experiment called abolish the police, and what that means is let's retrain these police officers. You know, it's just a concept, but it's there's a lot of science, you know, sociology has gone into study of that, and that's where we use the police to actually prevent crime by tackling the issues which cause crime in the first place. Police officers can still get same salaries, even more. You know, have much less stressful lives because they'll be doing something great for the community, and they will actually be preventing the crimes. So yeah, so we still have rebels over here. We have some sustenance, beautiful. Thanks, bro. And again, these are the people. Oh, indeed, we definitely need laws, but.
So there's the section 14 public order rights currently in place basically just about nothing more than that. Stay on the road, people will be arrested.
So these are the people that are being arrested purely for disobeying. So they're arresting the protesters instead of the climate criminals, instead of the polluters. Remember, we have a bill. There's a bill called the Climate and Ecological Emergency, and we're asking for the government, we're demanding that the government takes that bill seriously and puts it into law. We have legal observers that are taking the details and providing police station support. She is a conscientious protector. You remember in previous wars there were conscientious objectors. Conscientious protector is someone standing up for planet Earth. You can go to stopecocide.earth. Again, the police here could have much. Okay, he seems to be in pain. Are you in pain? 60.
Yes, I'm in pain. It hurts a lot, actually.
Let's go for a lift. Grab that leg.
Okay, but now only when it's on camera. Now only when it's on camera. Yes, so before it was on camera. Oh, you're in pain. Look at his face.
So you're refusing to tell me who the rest of the is? AS 1950.
So this is what the UK government does instead of looking at the climate and ecological emergency bill. Instead of allowing us to peacefully protest until people gonna rise like water, we're gonna turn the system around. When the voice of my great-granddaughter sing climate justice now. People gonna rise like the water, we're gonna climb this system down. In the voice of my great-granddaughter, climate justice now. People gonna rise like the water. Yes, climate justice. Legislate, strategize, mobilize and listen. Calling on a citizens' assembly. And a citizens' assembly is where the citizens get involved with politics again. For many years now, politics has been hijacked. It's been hijacked by lobbies. It's been hijacked by special interests. The fossil fuel industry, and specifically British companies as well, have done everything they can to not implement, or to try to get government to not implement the Paris Agreement. And the Paris Agreement was for governments and countries all over the world to make the changes in their societies, really. Make the changes in business, make the changes in consumerism, to reduce the greenhouse gases and keep the Earth's temperature, the average temperature, below 1.5 degrees. So what you need to understand is, with the average temperature, hey, so we want to live. Yes, we'd love to live. So thank you guys, thanks. So everyone, you know, whether you just come here, you know, you can, if the police give you warnings, you know, you can leave, you can go and sit down again somewhere else. Not everyone is willing to be arrested for all kinds of different reasons, but those who are, making it clear that, you know, this is an imminent threat, you know, and they are doing so. They're getting arrested because they are breaking the law, which in this case is just sitting in a road, to prevent a greater harm.
Lady falling over!
We're gonna turn the system around. In the voice of my great-granddaughter, sing climate justice now. People gonna rise like the
Please don't stop
water.
there, because I'm keeping a path here.
Granddaughter, sing climate justice now. Dawn, love to you too. So those just tuning in, Doris is speaking in Parliament now. Great. So Manchester sending love. Thanks Terry, love to you as well. Yes, we heard that Boris is just speaking in Parliament now, and today the CE bill will be tabled. So it's quite an important day. This is a historical day. You know, we've been rebelling, wow, for a very long time. And since the last year's October rebellion, the government has just failed. They have failed at inaction on the climate emergency. They even failed in actions on the pandemic. You know, they were months and months behind some other countries with listening to science and it's okay. So remember, we are non-violent. The only form of aggression we've seen here at all has been from the police. Go CE bill, yes, the climate and ecological emergency bill. I am.
You're waiting for someone else to go on the live stream.
Okay, cool.
So and it's someone just give me a call.
All right, so I'm gonna stay tuned. Make sure you share these videos with your friends. Share them out. We've got another streamer that's going to come up. Someone else is reporting live. So, but if you're in the UK, or if you go to London, Manchester, or Cardiff, if you're in London, come down here. And make sure, if you go to digitalrebellion.uk, go and have a look at digitalrebellion.uk. Over there you can find the details of your MP, and you can contact them and tell them to support the ecological and emergency bill. Okay. Great. Thanks for everyone that's sharing. Your contribution is valuable. Also speak with your MP, go to digitalrebellion.uk and come to the streets.